All right, so this is 5 weeks after the accident, and to be honest, I was not in the mood, or like even not. It was not possible for me to record this video earlier. The first 2 weeks, I was like a complete care case. I was not able to drink by myself, eat by myself, opening a door, or like I managed the toilet thing by myself. Thank God. But to be honest, you're not in the mood to record a video straight after accident and to bring that out. But I don't want like to don't talk about, because I see it as a challenge, and it's also not like the only setback this year. To be honest, it was like the first DNF at Challenge St. Pölten after Australia. And then 4 days before Challenge Roth, I torn my calf. So I did my first run 1 week ago, since 2.5 months. And this crash has been just another setback of this. Yeah, just I don't know how to describe this year, but this year is just special. I see this challenge and just as a good reset to think about some things and how you wanna not compete in triathlon, but how to organize some stuff, and just how you want to progress in the sport. And it's after investing so much in Australia, so it was not just like a trip to Australia and enjoying the time there. It was something I was never been able before to do, like to focus the whole, or like all of my time into triathlon. Because when I'm back home, I have the coffee shop, I have like the family business, I have the filming and photo stuff. So I was never able to completely focus on triathlon. And Australia should have been like an opportunity to just mute the noise and to completely focus on training. And like I never imagined that how this year will develop, and I just take it how it is, and it is how it is. The accident happened on a gravel tour. Like I planned this gravel tour already 4 or 6 weeks before, because this special, like I was really looking forward to a route. I was never been able to do this route during summertime, because you spend a lot of time on your TT bike, and you don't do this 5 to 6 hour rides on a gravel bike. So I was really looking forward to this ride, and it happened around 1 hour and 20 minutes into ride from a 5-hour ride. After the first descent, or like during the first descent, I was just talking to myself, don't risk anything on the downhill. And so the downhill, it didn't happen on the downhill. So after the first downhill, there was just a small, like straight, flat gravel road. And it was Saturday morning. I was just enjoying riding my bike, looking around a little bit, and just saying to myself, oh, what a beautiful area you're living. And bam, exactly in this moment, it happened. I hit the pothole, and normally you have somehow like the possibility to react, or like to grab your handlebar. But in this case, and I think it definitely happens to all of us during some of our rides. Like you lose a little bit of control of your handlebar, but you don't question it, and even you can't remember how often you lose a little bit of the control of your handlebar. But this time it happened so quick that I don't had any chance to react, and that's probably the reason why I broke both arms, and why I don't had any chance to react. So that's the status quo. Was like I had like many different or like up to 3 different broken bones in my left arm, and thankfully my right arm is already able to move almost fully. And there was my elbow, the elbow was broken. So I had a cast for around 2.5 weeks, and then ultrasound showed that the tendon is fine, so we can remove the cast a little bit earlier. And yeah, so this arm is, it's a little bit destroyed. And we will remove the metal in 10 days or in 2 weeks. And then from there on, I'm hoping being able to grab a handlebar soon. And yeah, what I want to tell you today is how you can cope this time, or how I came over this time, because there was no day, or maybe there was 1 or 2 hours where I felt a little bit unhappy, or where you were questioning yourself, or questioning where you in general have some questions, why you did it, how you did it. But to be honest, 99% of the time I just took it how it is, and that's no lie. Like, I somehow never realized 100% what happened, but that helped me to cope this time. I spent some time with the roaster you can see on this side, and yeah, to just distracted myself with some other things, and there are some other things incoming, which I can maybe show you later. So yeah, that's how I spent the time. Rehab is full in swing, and to be honest, it gives me a lot of energy for the upcoming season, or like not the upcoming season, but for the next year. So yeah, there's definitely, so like I will definitely hold on my plans in triathlon. Like, I don't want to just say it should be like to qualify for this, or to make a performance here. It's like what's really motivating me is just like getting most out of myself, and where I can truly be happy about myself. And when you always measure your own performance compared to others, I think it can be hard or tricky to be fully happy with yourself. So that's just, and I even don't know when this point will come, but I have a race in my mind, or a performance in my mind, where I can say, okay, now you're getting back what you have invested. And yeah, that's what keeps me motivating to do, and also in a good just in a good connection, or in a good environment, or in a good living quality, how you want to live and how you want to enjoy your life. And that's probably what I want to show more, and also the setbacks are part of it. And this year definitely has been just huge, not a huge, it's maybe just the biggest setback I've ever had, but it's also a chance of change, and re-questioning some things, and to move on some other things. So that was it. Oh, just one thing. So for all of you who made it so far, I show you a little sneak peek what I've been working on. So that's it. It's a coffee brand. So it's like I've been working with coffee since almost now 15 years in specialty coffee. So like I never had the idea to roast by myself, or I never was 100% interested in. But during our time in Australia, it was just it popped into my mind, and I was just curious to explore this, and working on my own roast and on maybe a roastery was something I'm really interested in.